Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Former Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp hasn't been back to take in a match at Anfield since leaving at the end of last season. That could soon change though, with the German expected back on Merseyside before the end of the current campaign. Klopp took a break from football after leaving the Reds, having led them to a third-place finish in his final campaign. He has not come close to taking another managerial job, but he has returned to football in a different kind of role after joining Red Bull as global head of soccer. Start. His Liverpool team sits 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League table with just 7 games remaining, and also reached the final of the Carabao Cup before falling short at Wembley. Slot's Reds could have the title wrapped up with time to spare, allowing Klopp to join for the celebrations. He is due in town 2 days before the season finale against Crystal Palace, and The Athletic reports that he has been invited to take in the game. Klopp is due to attend the LFC Foundation Gala dinner, which will take place at Liverpool Cathedral on May 23rd. He became an honorary ambassador of the foundation upon leaving his post as manager last summer. Speaking at a fundraiser in Cape Town in March, Klopp indicated he would attend the Palace game if the title is already wrapped up. Yes, the plan is to be in Liverpool, but not on the bus. I will be there with the people I saw on the bus, he said. That's the idea, to be honest, but we will see. I think I will be there for the last game. I didn't want to go earlier, to be honest, because I didn't want to jinx it all the time. If I'm in the stadium for the first time and they lose, okay. So I go there when it's decided. After suffering their second league defeat of the season last time out against Fulham, Liverpool have a chance to get back on track against West Ham on Sunday. Speaking after the reverse at Craven Cottage, captain Virgil van Dijk recognised his team can't afford to take their foot off the gas during the run-in. We all know as players that nothing is won yet. I've mentioned it every week, the centre-back said. But what is important is that there's 7 games left, and on to West Ham next Sunday. We have to go all in at home, as a team, as players with the fans, and to get the 3 points, we will be training quite a lot, and we are in a very good position. But games like this, especially in the first half, show the job is not done, and I've been saying it every week. That's definitely the mentality in our group, that the job is not done. Virgil van Dijk has given Liverpool a huge boost after revealing there has been progress in his contract talks. It is the clearest sign yet that Holland defender Van Dijk will sign a new deal and commit his future to Anfield beyond this summer. Van Dijk, who turns 34 in July, wants a 2-year extension with Liverpool keen to thrash out new deals for their captain and also top scorer Mo Salah. It would be a perfect boost for Kop boss Arneslot ahead of their run-in if they can get Van Dijk tied down with Liverpool chasing down a record equaling 20th title. Van Dijk said, "There is progress, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Listen, these are internal discussions, and we'll see. I love the club, I love the fans, and they were there for us again, and we wanted to reward them at Fulham. But want I them to be there against West Ham on Sunday again and make the stadium an amazing venue, like always for us?" Those words are music to the ears of Liverpool fans who are resigned to losing Trent Alexander-Arnold this summer, with the England star set to join Real Madrid on a free transfer. That will be a hammer blow for Liverpool, who are expecting a big summer in the transfer market, as they also target a new centre-forward. Newcastle's Alexander Isak is on their hit list, as well as a new defender. They also want Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez, but they are keen for Salah, who is their 32nd goal top scorer, to also stay, and his contract talks have been equally protracted for the Egypt star. Salah, who is 33 in June, also wants a longer deal, but is already on around £350,000 a week, and clearly his pace and age could be an even bigger factor as a forward. But there is optimism that deals can be struck for both Van Dijk and Salah, and that would underpin any further squad improvements for next season. Slot has already overseen an incredible first season in charge. They are just 4 wins from the title, but the Liverpool boss wants them to be even stronger next year. Arne Slot has dismissed concerns over the form of Virgil van Dijk after a rare individual error from the skipper helped consign Liverpool to defeat at Fulham. Van Dijk failed to deal with a high ball, which allowed Rodrigo Muniz to score what ultimately proved the winning goal as the Reds slumped to a 3-2 Premier League loss at Craven Cottage on Sunday afternoon. The Dutchman had escaped in midweek when a mistake sent Everton striker Beto clear only for the striker to hit the post before Liverpool went on to win 1-0. But Slot preferred to concentrate on the quality of the opposing forwards rather than the uncharacteristic missteps by his captain. "I mainly give credit to other players as well," said Slot. "If you look at Beto, Virgil wasn't the first defender to find it hard to play against him as he chases for every ball, pushes you just before you get the ball. The one who played there today, you have to give a lot of credit to him as well. I still see a lot of things that Virgil does really well. If you play 50 to 60 games a season, even for Virgil, there will be 1 or 2 moments where he could have done better. I don't worry about Virgil." At Fulham, Slot made just one change from the side that beat Everton 4 days earlier with Cody Gakpo replacing Luis Diaz. Diaz replaced the Holland international in the second half and gave Liverpool hope of a comeback with a well-taken goal after Alexis Mac Allister's early opener had been wiped out before the break by strikes from Ryan Sessegnon, Alex Iwobi and Muniz. But when asked if he regretted not greater rotating his team, Slot said no. There were 4 days in between, and we've shown many times this season that's not a problem for us. I don't think the errors we made had anything to do with players being tired. I know how it works. If you concede 3 goals in the first half, then everyone is like, wow, that's a disaster. But if you look back at it, you will probably see a few good moments as well in the build-up. After half an hour, I looked at the scoreboard, and it was 1-1. I was like, okay, not our best game, but we have control. All of a sudden, I blinked my eyes, and we were 3-1 down. Liverpool's loss to Fulham on Sunday might not have seriously harmed their title chances, but has seen the Reds miss out on the chance to break a Premier League record. Arne Slot's men were beaten 3-2 at Craven Cottage, despite taking an early lead through a sublime strike from Alexis Mac Allister. Goals from Fulham trio, Ryan Sessegnon, Alex Iwobi and Rodrigo Muniz, punished Liverpool for their error-ridden performance, and the hosts were 3-1 up by half-time. Luis Diaz pulled a goal back in the second half, but it was too little too late, as Liverpool suffered their first league defeat away from home this season. Fortunately, title rivals Arsenal also dropped points on Saturday, as they were forced to settle for a 1-1 draw against Everton. Both results mean that the Reds are still 11 points clear at the top of the table, with 7 games to go. Liverpool's only loss in the league prior to Sunday came at Anfield, as Nottingham Forest pulled off a shock 2-1 victory back in September. Had they avoided defeat in their final 4 matches on the road, trips to Fulham, Leicester, Chelsea and Brighton, they'd have become only the 5th team in English top-flight history to go a full season unbeaten away from home. But Slot's men were unable to extend their 17-game streak, stretching back to April 2024, when Jurgen Klopp was still in charge. Manchester United set the record for the longest unbeaten away run in Premier League history a few years ago under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, going 29 games without losing between February 2020 and September 2021. Solskjaer and co. surpassed Arsenal's previous record of 27 matches, which was set between April 2003 and September 2003-2004, coincidentally broken by United. However, there's no question that Solskjaer would have swapped his record for what Slot is on the cusp of achieving in his first season as a Premier League manager. The earliest Liverpool can secure the title is now Sunday, April 20th, when they visit relegation-battling Leicester. Slot will be hoping for an improved performance compared to his side's display against Fulham. The Reds boss said post-match everybody needs to be aware, and they are, so actually I didn't even need to tell them that the only way we can win a game of football is by hard work, 90 minutes of constant effort. Because I've said it a few times now, we are not the team that are leading at half-time with 3-0 or 4-0 with 3, 4 or 5 acts of brilliance. It is hard work every time we won a game of football this season, except for 2 or 3 games.